This hospital, like so many in Uganda, is overrun with sick children and frightened parents.
As far as I understand it, these are the kids who've just turned up. They queue up to get seen by the doctors.
There are only 90 beds in this hospital, but they are being filled 3 or 4 times over.
24/7 people arrive all day and all night?
Yeah. 24 hours. We are working 24 hours and we have 3 shifts every day.
Right.
These incredible doctors and nurses are battling to save these children. It looks like a special emergency, an epidemic, but it's actually like this every day here.
What symptoms has she been displaying?
Convulsions, high-grade fever and convulsions.
And what might be the cause of that?
The most common cause of that is malaria.
Malaria.
This tiny child is desperately sick, and sadly, it's no isolated case.
I've got the chart sheet here. This tells me who's here and why. So over here, we've got Peace. She's 3, suffering from malaria. In this corner here, we've got Azwena, 2, suffering from malaria. Around here, we've got Stephen. He's 1 year old, suffering from malaria. Over there, all lined up, we've got Peter, 13 months, Shakebu, 20 months, and another Peter, 18 months, all with malaria. And then down here, we've got Gracious. He's 10. He's got diabetes caused by malaria.
The problem in Uganda is so overwhelming that every 5 minutes, a mother will lose her child to this mosquito-borne disease. And the agony is, malaria is preventable. In the next bed, a little boy called Isma has been brought in with convulsions and a fever.
How serious is his condition right now?
Very serious. Very, very serious.
With his body going into shock, the doctor suspects blood poisoning brought on by an explosion of malarial parasites into his bloodstream.
Open.
More tests reveal further complications.
The boy has cerebral malaria, which is a more serious version of malaria because it affects the brain, so the symptoms are much greater. The treatment he's going to require is much greater.
And more children are arriving all the time.
But they just keep coming, and another child's just arrived. We don't know what's wrong with them yet. The queue outside keeps growing. It just doesn't stop. It's like a tidal wave.
But there is something we can do. Comic Relief is helping to get malaria nets, early testing kits and emergency medicines into local communities. Early treatment could help to prevent these terrible scenes, and it doesn't cost much.
A £5 buys a mosquito net. A £5. 25 quid would buy 5. We can sort out this whole section.
That's because a net can reduce the threat of infection by 50%. It's an incredible statistic. And here's another one.
The majority of people who watch Red Nose Day don't donate any money. That's shocking. Is that you? Are you the person who's sitting there and thinking, I'll do it later? Don't be that person. Please don't be that person, because look, the stuff that your money can change. It's been quite a shock to be here today. It's so important. Please. 03457 910 910. I said I wasn't going to cry. 03457 910 910. You've got to do this. It's really important. Don't be the person who sits there and doesn't bother. Don't be that person. Thank you.